Where were you when the rains came?
1 year ago today, an unrelenting storm system caused widespread flooding in the Chicago area. This is what it looked like in Des Plaines, the view from Chopper 2. More than 100 homes and businesses were underwater. Some residents have already moved out of the floodplain. CBS 2's Chris Martinez is live along the Des Plaines River, where there is no rain in sight on this anniversary of that big flood. Chris.
That's right, Robin. Much better looking today, but this is the river that was the source of so much damage last year. And all of this time later, some folks still haven't fully recovered.
It is very tough to be in here.
A lot can change in 365 days.
This was all the dining room, and then this was the bar.
But at Raymes restaurant in Lisle,
It's kind of sad to be in here.
a year hasn't quite brought the change they hope to see by now.
Everything is just mud and gunk and ruined.
Pictures show what happened here. Floodwaters ruining the decades-old restaurant 1 year ago today.
How about here? It was about 3.5 feet deep.
The long winter slowed the new building's growth.
There'll be a hostess station here. Dining room is on the right.
The old one set to finally come down next week.
People are pulling in. They're driving by, they're honking. They're just so, you're so anxious to get people back to doing, what they like to do.
Recollections run equally deep in Forest View.
It was right on my birthday, yeah.
Sophie Panzer Street, clear today, looked like this a year ago, underwater.
Everybody's junk from the basement was all by the curb. And they just said, put it out in the street.
It's a still unbelievable memory, as vivid now as ever.
Something you'll never forget?
No.
And to put the severity in perspective, I spoke today with the mayor of Lisle, who says that flooding last year was the worst he'd seen in at least 2 or 3 decades. As for Raymes restaurant, they hope to fully reopen sometime this summer. We're live in Riverside tonight. I'm Chris Martinez, CBS 2 News. Robin Mai.
Thank you, Chris.